mind. So you're saying on the side of Plasma, you want to see just a tower pusher, the Pugna sort of deal?
Yes. It's great at pushing towers, it's great in team fights. It would really depend on what they pick here. You know, that makes Pugna a very value pick.
Yes.
You're always going to be able to save people from Chaos Knight just 100 to 0ing somebody as they get on top of them. But yeah,
I was Death Prophet.
Ooh.
A Death Prophet gets chronoed. If you've already got the Exorcism going, nobody wants to stand around there anyways. It'll push down towers. It gives you a solid silence, a little bit of, capability being able to push things out. And then also you've got some of these heroes that are more melee, right? Granted, Snapfire is a ranged hero, but has to get fairly close, it feels, so you can get value out of the Spirit Siphon.
Mm-hmm. On one hand, I like the Death Prophet. On the other, I don't, because it looks like you're coming for my job. As an analyst, so
as one witch to another, I get those vibes. I'm like, oh man, I'm feeling some witchy vibes right here. This would be great.
It'd be very spooky. I'm surprised I don't see you in your witch hat for the stream here.
Oh, I wasn't sure if that would be allowed. Maybe as we get close, we're casting Neph and I the next 2 days, so perhaps I will start wearing something that is a little bit more Halloween themed. That is also my birthday too, which I'm very excited about. So maybe I'll bust out some stuff. I expect to see you bust out something, though, if we're going to do that, Neph. Do you have a wizard hat?
10 seconds remaining.
Do I have a wizard hat? I could try to grow out my beard as much as I can over the next couple of days.
Wow, that's a really high-effort costume there,
yeah.
Neph. Thanks for that.
Yes. This is where you find out I've got like a full, luscious beard after not shaving for 2 days.
Dude, that would be incredible. That would be
It's not gonna be a luscious beard. I'm gonna look like a homeless guy. Let's talk bands, Dota. As much as I love talking about costumes, me constantly off topic, getting people in trouble. I think that they do want to ban out something on catJAMMERS that gets them ahead super early on here.
Pause 5 for catJAMMERS still, right? Unless they're planning on running that Snapfire as a 5, which I don't like. I don't think that's the play here.
Normally, you could just run Mirana as the 5 and Snapfire as the 4 or the 5.
If they did that, I'd love to see Invoker. I would love to see a Brile Invoker here. I think that it's got such good capability with the Tornado, the fact that, you can push off the axe if he tries to go call. You can, interrupt Chaos Knight's, everything he's got going on as well.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, they take out the Timber Saw. That makes sense to me. You're playing 3 strength heroes, but as you said, I don't think the Timber Saw fits that much in this draft. They definitely are having issues pushing tower, or not pushing towers at the moment. I think they want to go all in, though. They need a little bit more than what they have, because right now your big issue is that you want to fall back on Chronosphere. You need to secure the early game just a little bit more 4 faces forward to find some farm.
Oh, they banned the Invoker. Interesting. I would have thought that would have been right up Brile's alley, but...
I'm glad we don't get to see Invoker. It's actually incredibly boring to watch Invoker in the mid lane these days. It used to be super exciting. You can see like tons of kills happen, Sunstrikes come out, but these days people just play the Quas Wex. They throw out the Tornado EMP, so it's like the lack thereof action is what makes Invoker good. And that's never fun to watch. Not as a caster or for the viewers at home.
Well, they're going to grab up the Void Spirit over on the side of NoPango. And I do like this. I feel like it's got pretty decent potential. A little bit more catch coming out from the side of NoPango too, which I do like as well. However, it's going to be very important that Chaos Knight stays ahead, doesn't fall behind, because this is not a hero that's able to really recover very, very well. And the heroes that they have too, the Void Spirit could pop off and, pair up with the Axe. They could make that space, but depending on what they decide to grab on catJAMMERS here, and depending on how they want to run these lanes, will make a big difference. Okay.
They grab an offlaner for themselves, so...
Brile's going to be going mid on the Underlord. Interesting. All right, so they put Owie over on Snapfire. Moon's going to be running Mirana again. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about this?
They've actually run Brile mid a couple times, and I don't mind it. He does have more damage than the Slark. He does have more damage. I don't know where I got
over there What's going
You know,
on?
I am fine. I was thinking about submarines and water for some reason, and my brain just went in the direction of Slark as I was reading the chat. You're not hearing any more submarine sounds, by the way, are you?
Nope, no more submarine sounds.
Excellent. My window seems to be doing its job then.
Yep.
It has a lot more base damage than a lot of other melee heroes. Stars might have been where I was going with the Slark as well. He has more base damage than Stars. He's going to have more damage as he secures a couple of creeps and a couple of levels to put into his passive. And Stars isn't going to have kill potential on Brile, unfortunately. You know, you just have too little damage up against him. You've got the damage block is along with the aura that reduces his base damage. It is pretty good against the Chaos Knight as well. It really limits his ability to move his illusions around in a team fight, and he nukes them down pretty quick with Firestorm as well. So the Underlord pick here makes a lot of sense for those reasons, and I'm preferring catJAMMERS draft here. You know, last game they did manage to run away with it. No, I didn't think they could. This game, I definitely think that catJAMMERS are gonna take this game.
That's funny because I have the opposite reaction.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, a little bit of discourse going on between
How
the
about,
caster duo here. I guess the thing that I'm concerned about when I take a look at what's online for catJAMMERS is that, you know, I know Brile plays an awesome Underlord. Like, that's not a question in my mind. But this is not a hero that's going to be, like, flashy. This is not a hero that's going to put a lot of fear into the hearts of people. This is a hero that is going to be a big old chonky boy, or a dump truck, as I like to call him. He's very large and in charge. Very large and in charge, and is going to be hard to kill, but not necessarily going to be the guy making the plays, pushing, you know, all of these guys back, making a threat on the map. You know, with the Snapfire at least, you know, when it goes mid, you have to watch out for that level 6, right? You have to watch out for those Mortimer Kisses. They do so much damage. They can shell long range. But Owie is going to be playing at this time, and it's going to take more time for that level 6 to come online. And it's also not allowing you to do some of these, you know, I don't want to say flashier plays, but, you know, the cookie hops are actually very undervalued, I feel, in some of these matches. Like, you know, the ability to go and throw out the stun, making sure that you save people. He's not going to get those levels as quickly, so I don't know. I'm not 100% sold on this, but we will see. Good dodge here coming out from Stars, but they'll make sure that they secure at least one of these runes over here, and HFN goes and he grabs the other rune on the side with the Lukey grabbing the one in the river.
Yep. Stars? Oh, I thought Stars was next level, but he's only a little bit next level.
Explain.
You go to the tower as soon as you take a little bit of harass in the laning phase. Gives you 1 HP regen a second.
Uh-oh. Looks like Pingu's having a little bit of problems here.
Yep. And she's going to try to restart. All right, we've got, you know, time to give a shout out to our sponsor, Monster Energy. Thank you to them for keeping us energized throughout this tournament. I haven't cracked myself open a regular one yet today. Probably going to do that between these two between this game and the next series.
That
Unfortunately, I don't
sounds
have time
like
to grab myself some ice.
a nice treat for you for sure. You know, shout out Monster Energy too for keeping NA Dota alive and well, giving us these tournaments, and also, you know, including the SA group in them. So make sure that you grab yourself your favorite monster, guys. Stay energized. I found a new favorite actually the other day.
Oh?
I found the Ultra Rosa. I was looking at it and I couldn't figure it out. Like, I was looking at the details on it, and it just doesn't tell you what it tastes like at all. And I was very confused about it. In fact, I have one right here, and it says, roses are red, grapefruit is pink, Ultra Rosa is not what you think. Forget about pink lemonade, blush wine, guavas, and strawberries. Ultra Rosa is a whole new experience. And I was like, I don't know what the heck that means. It doesn't explain the flavor to me. So I was interested, and yeah. It does say it's a light and easy drinking flavor that's also crisp and complex with a floral finish. And quite honestly enough, I still don't understand what this tastes like, but I like it. So definitely a flavor to check out if you're looking for something just a little bit different. Because usually, you know, I go with my mango monsters or my rehabs, but this is nice. Definitely a fan.
Whenever you say it, I just think of you know, Super Saiyan Rose from Dragon Ball Ultra, which I think you have no idea what. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, Dragon Ball. Hello.
Thank you. Oh my god, I had to catch with Ricky the last couple of days. He didn't know JoJo's. It was awful.
Oh God. You guys were
Yeah.
talking about JoJo on stream. How bad was it? How many
No,
pauses did you guys have that you had to start talking about JoJo?
No, I just try to slip it in every so often, but you
Oh,
know,
you rascal.
with my anime references, yeah, he
Mhm.
didn't know about them though, or anything about them. It was frustrating to deal with for sure. I think
Yeah,
Sammy Boy was calling people out in the lobby too
about JoJo?
about them not knowing about JoJo.
Oh man, that does not surprise me that Sammy knows about JoJo, to be quite honest.
Everyone does. It's cool now. Thank you very much.
I don't know I go that far, but I'm like 8,000 years old and even I know about JoJo. So there's a problem if you're younger than that and you haven't even heard of it.
Mm. It's
But
pretty funny lobby conversations we had the last couple of days, especially for Zoomers and NoPangolier. They have some fun before the games. Everyone else is just here. It's all business for them.
I don't know about that. I think
I
Team Brazil Mini's been going off recently talking about his favorite
Spirits?
things. Team Spirits, that's right. The other Brazilian team. Man, 2 Brazilian teams in one tournament for tournaments on US East. What a time we're living in right now.
It really is. Mini, you have to yell at him every so often because he says dumb things. But other than that, he's a solid
Everybody
player.
says dumb things every once in a while. You say dumb
Mini
things
especially.
too.
Me especially.
There have been many times where Neph has been talking in lobbies, and I have to just be like, "All right, that's enough. That's enough. No more of that." And then he
Neph,
keeps
my
going
career-
anyway. So,
Neph, my career is important to me. Please.
I will have to
Player.
say I'm a big fan of the catJAMMERS, the meme that they've been posting in chat. The we cats, we jam, no mods, no ban. I'm also just really stupid for cats, so I think that's why I also like it so much.
Yeah, it's what I've been doing. I think, after every game, I just sit on my couch and pet my cat and watch some stuff on Netflix or Crunchyroll.
Sounds like a good life.
Yeah. Or I go do more work. What are the other?
Work.
It's cats and
for
work.
the money. Oh, I can't do that, right? Because the DMCA's will come out. Sorry, I didn't mean to. So the nice thing about this bottom lane here with, having the Phoenix throwing out all these Flame Spirits over on HFN is he is playing Faceless Void, so he's going to be able to walk off some of this. Owie, though, not as lucky. Does have to be careful with the positioning and his harass.
Yeah, exactly. He does have Scatterblast, a fall back on, so we can punish the enemy if they go too far forward, and of course he's going to use it to secure range creeps that the enemies try to draw aggro back onto. So a couple tools under his belt. They don't have tons of kill potential here, but Lukey has to watch out for like too much over aggression. I was actually taking tons of damage. I'm surprised he didn't opt to just Scatterblast something there to get that battle hunger off of him.
Yeah, you do not Scatterblast HFN's creeps. Hello. This man's is very, very protective of his creeps. No. You just tick down and use yourself. You do not take. I think I've seen someone like take creeps from HFN ones in a professional match, and he just started pinging them furiously.
That's what's the US meme? Guess I'll just die. LOL.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds like the
I
theme
see.
of 2020, honestly, at this point. But
Yeah.
it's fine. Smile.
Smile.
A lot of harass being taken over here, but again, like we said, HFN just able to time walk back. Needs to go and hit one of these creeps, though. Cookie Hop comes out, might just turn around and just poke Lukey. In fact, Lukey forced to go back and just use that salve. Let's check in this top lane, though, because we haven't seen much. Oh, as I say that, arrow comes out from Moon Meander. Gets a decent amount of damage off over onto Pingu, but KZ right now just, working on hitting these creeps. Not too concerned about going in for any kills just yet.
Yep. They've got a good thing going here. They're running this with Divine Favor. They have Headdress as well. They don't want them to go on Pengu. They want them to go on Chaos Knight for sure. This guy has 7.6 regen a second right now, just passively without any tangos active. So, as much as they harass him with the boar and whatnot, he doesn't really care, especially when the Chen is beside him. He just too much aura healing coming out from them, and of course it amping what he has from his hero having decent base HP regen to begin with in his kit and the headdress. So It's a decent solution to you not having that much kill potential in the lane and enemies, otherwise being able to harass you with boars. I like the ghost as well though. It's Halloween themed. It does lots of damage. You love to see it.
I love Spooky Dota. Spooky Dota. Mid lane, though, if you take a look, Bryle, as expected, very far ahead in terms of CS here against Stars. Poor Stars here. He's doing the best he can, but 22 and 12 on Bryle. This guy is just a big chonker. There's just not much that he can do about this, unfortunately. But again, I am concerned with the fact that, Bryle is just going to be kind of that... I don't want to say Juggernaut because that's an actual hero in the game, but he's just this big immovable blob that doesn't threaten in the way that some of these other heroes do. 4-minute rune's coming up though. Star's hoping he gets lucky. And unfortunately he does not. It's an invis rune and Big Chungus over here making his way towards that rune. He's gonna go snap it up and make Stars very sad.
The adorable dump truck, as you call him.
He is an adorable dump truck. Look at him. Look at this little fella.
This guy looks terrifying. He's another Halloween-themed hero. I'm surprised to see a bottle come out, but I guess, if you're taking harass some Stars here in the mid lane, if you're using your spells a lot, then, at that point it makes sense.
He's taking so much damage from Bryle. Oof. That hurts.
You do kind of be a dump truck, though.
Yeah, see, I'm getting you on this train.
On this truck?
On this truck? Yeah, man. Man, Stars must be so curious. He's out of bottle charges at this point. This is rough. 5 minutes are coming up, though, so he's going to make sure that he can go and grab that bounty rune. And you can see there's a little bit of a chase here in this top lane as they push Moon Meander away. Pingu grabbing up that rune. Owie grabbing the other.
Yeah, there was an interesting...
That's no rune, then, for the Void Spirit.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was fairly certain that they would go, but I guess with Owie making that rotation, it just made Stars too afraid, so he is forced to walk all the way back home to heal up and get that. Top lane, though, KZ taking a lot of damage here, and with that slow, it helped him out a little bit, but at the end of the day, Lies will get first blood.
Nice there by them. I didn't see a whole lot of kills coming out in this lane, but I guess you are 5 minutes into it. Chaos Knight, he does eventually, just bring heroes down. The Reality Rift and Chaos Bolt, two great tools of your own, and I guess the slow from the Ghost really secured that one. You saw an interesting interaction at the rune earlier. Owie, it was 5 minutes. He knew that Stars wasn't able to contest the rune from him because of his lack of gold.
Oh. Unlucky, though. 6-minute rune is bottom, and Star's just a little bit faster. Moon Meander, though, they might be able to just click him down before he can even get to it. Yeah, the hop comes out from Moon. They need one more hit to get it, and they just don't have it because he goes and he was able to heal up, but at the last second, Moon Meander finding the kill. They do end up losing the rune, though, but I think they're okay with taking down Stars instead.
Yeah. Definitely more value there, and of course the aura giving you all that base damage while he's dead. You might get a couple hits off from the tower. I don't know, it's questionable. If you could get a little bit of damage, and that'd be nice though. Yeah, he's going for it.
Look at him, he's a big boy. Got 55 of that atrophy aura right now. It's a couple value clicks off. God, he's nice. 43 and 20 on CS right now. Like 20 denies, that hurts. Oh, nice cookie hop over here onto Lukey into the arrow. This is a dead axe, although he does manage to get a couple of these spins off. One more hit will do the trick, and it's split between the three of them here. Not too shabby.
Yeah, not having the same, well, yeah, I guess your start last game wasn't amazing either, but having a rough go at things for sure on the side of NoPangolier. You definitely want to be a bit careful with how far ahead Bryle gets, though. This guy is just going to run a trade on your team if you give him anything. And, he can start building these super good items against Chaos. They're going to stop him doing anything in team fights. He can build Assault. He can build not Assault. Damage blocky item, Crimson Guard.
Damage blocky item. I like it.
The thing that looks like a plate mail but doesn't use a plate mail recipe.
Roar gets used, they'll go. Follow up with this Firestorm, and he just melts. I'm actually a little surprised about that. So a good gank coming out from this Underlord, as now they've got their eyes over on the Eggstar. He does have the Icarus dive, and he grabs up the haste rune, so it's going to be absolutely fine. But I was surprised to see the Underlord gank like that. Very interesting.
Yeah. I mean, you can blow people up. You blow them up. So nice one there by Brawler. He is the #1 counter to Chaos Knight in this game, though. And I think the reason why he went 1 point in Pit of Malice is because he knew he needed to rotate to grab him at some point. And in fact, he's going to go up here again. He sees Liza getting a little bit too far ahead. And they know that Liza isn't going for the late game build like he did last time. They want to stop him getting this armlet as quickly as, or from him getting the very quick armlet and taking fights early on. And we will help Brow quite a bit. The cookie to gap the distance to get him on top of them, and then a Pit of Malice is actually a huge setup for Bryle.
Yeah, but he lost so much of this atrophy aura during that time that he spent going top. He's at 87 when he first made the rotation because they didn't have it. Now he's forced to go back. Just wants to farm up and start building those stacks again.
Stars wasn't getting a whole lot from that either. I think, yeah, he saw the Underlord rotation. He tried to go up there himself as to counter them, so he doesn't get back ahead. And Bryle, a full 2 levels ahead of Stars right now. One just hitting 7, the other one hitting 9.
Yeah, and he's gonna have his item very soon too. He's going for that Rod of Atos.
I like it. Hold that hero in Pit of Malice.
Chrono down here. Looking to slow down here with the Scatter Blast. Gets the call off. Cookie Hop though coming out from Maui. He's just gonna time walk it off. And there it is. There's our first chrono of the game. Moon Meander though gets the final hit. Takes down Licky.
He's Moon pinged HFN. It wasn't the other way around.
I told you though. Top lane though, KZU chasing down Lies. Do they have enough damage? Bryle, can they get the final hit off? He's so slow, but still gonna be able to get him with that damage here on Egster now. This is not looking great. Does have the Icarus dive though. So he'll be able to survive another day, but the 10-minute runes are up and Pingu just waiting here. Stars gonna make his own rotation. But Bryle says, yeah, you know what? We out. We don't need to be here anymore. We got the kill. We did what we needed. Let's go home.
And Kazu, of course, his Town Portal Scroll is off of cooldown, so he's going to be able to TP right back after healing up. Or, he could be a good smart player and save it. I don't know. He's deciding what he wants to do. He's taking a second here. There you go.
Here it goes.
You want to be top as quickly as possible, I suppose. Fair enough.
I want to get back into that action. Bottom lane. Down goes Lukey again, as Stars was trying to make something happen, but is unfortunately not able to find it. And that feels bad, right? Because you consider the fact that HFN, he's already used that Chronosphere. He doesn't have, a really big item yet. He just has the treads completed. So this is the time that you want to be making moves. You want to be making plays, and they're just not finding the solution at this time. Step forward, though, over here onto Owie. Does have the cookie hop. He's going to go down. KZ is here. He's looking for the roar. Considers it, but he's going to back off. And Star's just kind of dodging back and forth. Can't seem to figure out if he wants to commit, if he doesn't. And I don't think you want to commit on Bryle. He's just way too tanky.
No. The dump truck is the last target you want to go on.
No.
There's that Atos you were talking about flying out to him now, and that is going to be so big. I mean, the 1.4 second disable into the Atos, into another 1.4 second. You're just stuck in place up against Underlord now, and you're forced to sit under a Firestorm that whole time. And possibly Mortimer Kisses as well. They don't have to rely on the Chronosphere to set it up anymore.
I think that's smart. In fact, that's exactly what we see over here on Stars. They'll even use the roar, everything to hold him in place. They're not letting him get away. Bryle's on a killing spree.
No, it's follow up in that death summary real quick. Just look at how long he was locked down. It started at 11:54, and just for 6 seconds there, and he would have been locked down for another like 2 or 3, I think, as well. Fast gameplay here by catJAMMERS, though. They're just moving top.
And they've got an Arcane Rune on Bryle too, so they want this tower. And Lies realizing this says, yeah, I got a TP out of here. I'm not sticking around. I know he's got an Atos. I know he's got plenty of things to cause problems, especially when you consider. And already, look at this, the movement back to the bottom lane with the Chronosphere coming out. There's Mortimer Kiss. Luki cannot catch a break. Even the arrow coming in at the last second. A couple of these long-range shells coming out here. Moon Meander doesn't have the arrow anymore. But they'll push them off the tower, and looks like Bryle decided, all right, things are under control. I'm just gonna go and hit these creeps, take the tower with my good friend KZU here.
Best of friend KZU.
Just two fellas taking on the world.
Small misplay there in the bottom lane. Underlord actually tried to TP in there as well. He used the Dark Rift to get on the tower and bring the Beastmaster with him. But the tower died as he was teleporting to it, so they didn't get that one off. I think a lot of the heroes would have died on NoPangolier if they managed to complete that Dark Rift.
I think you're still happy with what you achieved, though, even if you didn't manage to get the full-on fight. Lukey in the middle lane. He's poking away over here at Mirana. They do have the mechanism completed, though, so we'll heal Lukey back up again. But the pressure is on right now coming out from catJAMMERS. And I love the way that Bryle's playing this. You know, I've seen him play the Underlord several times in the mid lane, but this is by far, I think, one of his most aggressive plays of this. They just run right in, arrow comes in, doesn't quite connect, but they have the roar, so you know what? Not gonna matter because he's just dead. That Sunray is beautiful, Ixter, but it's not enough to keep him alive when you have that much damage being pumped out.
Yeah, I'm really liking the aggressive build from Bryle. As you were saying, a lot of time when you pick up the Underlord, you want to build it more tanky. You sit it in front of towers, you try to stop the enemy aggression, but they're using it in an amazing way here in combination with the Pit of Malice, the Rod of Atos, and you know, the amount of other disable they have on their team. Bryle, you know, just showing off that he's got 1,000 ways to play every hero.
And I think that's pretty impressive here, Moon. Wants to punish Lukey for being in his jungle. Needs to be careful though because there's several other heroes, but they have to realize there's more on their way. Look at this. Yeah, drums get popped. KZU does get dragged back. Moon thinking maybe he can go and land this arrow, but he's not going to be able to. Mortimer Kiss is coming out though. They really just want to take down Lukey. Leap forward, followed up with a Starstorm into that Pit of Malice. It's a dead Lukey.
Yeah, Lukey not having the game that he did last time, and his Blink Dagger still 1,000 gold away. If you're playing Pause 3, you definitely want this up by now.
Oh,
it's really
this is not looking good for Owie, though. He's just going to get obliterated, but the follow-up coming up now from just Bryle alone. KZU joining into the fight here with the drums, and he's trying to just man-fight him here, but they're just whacking away at 4 lives. Arrow comes in from Moon Meander as he snipes it from down underneath in the river.
I don't know what Moon Meander's problem is, Moxxi. For some reason, every time...
Give him all the kills.
No, it's not just that. He also pings himself every single time after he gets the kill. Like, he's super proud of himself.
Maybe
like
he's
a cat who
self-blaming.
killed a bird or something and drops it in someone's shoe. Like, are you proud of me?
Proud of me now, Dad? Maybe it's like his battle cry, you know? Look at me, Moon Meander.
I would say aggressive pings are the NA battle cry, yeah.
Yeah, breaking items too and running down mid, but you know, we're trying to change that. Pingu now, not looking too healthy. He manages to go, steals one of the boars at the very least, but Bryle's just gonna clean those up very fast. Look at this, the pause.
It could be KZU having some internet issues again. They're wildly pinging Moon Meander. They are upset that he's diving their tier 1. There's not a whole lot they're going to be able to do about it right now, though. Again, the Blink Dagger is so important. I'm going to cut myself short because we might be seeing some action after the unpause.
Oh, we're seeing the death of those Chen creeps, that's for sure. Walks right underneath the sentry ward, so Lukey knows he's there. There's out that Spirit Vessel charge. KZU joining in now, does have the roar available if Lukey tries to go and TP up, but man, they have been hunting this man. Poor Lucas. Arrow comes in, Scatter Blast from Owie. He is sitting down. And while this is going on, we do have a whole other fight over here onto Bryle, but he's such a big, tanky lad. And finally, though, they're able to go and ruin his kill streak. Very much needed here. It's Moon Meander showing no fear, jumps forward, sees stars, gonna get dragged back here by Lies. Have the leaf charges. He's really playing with this food as he's waiting around. Owie's sitting on the low ground. So is KZ. The Hand of God comes out, but there it is. The Snapfire shells come out as they go. They take down Lies, and it looks like Stars will be next to fall. So they get a bit jebaited on the side of NoPango. Casual arrow, just trying to give some vision. Doesn't reveal anything, though, for Moon or land anything as well. HFN, top lane. Standing right next to Lukey here.
Ships passing in the night. In that last team fight, you know, NoPangoliers, I think they thought they were going to be able to take that without Bryle. You know, he's such a massive threat. You think, okay, the real threat is gone. We're able to run into the enemies now. You know, there's tons of lockdown coming up from the Pit of Malice, tons of damage coming up Firestorm and his right clicks, but everybody from catJAMMERS is getting pretty scary now. You know, a lot of kills under the belt of Moon Meander. He has a full Spirit Vessel completed. Aoi is nothing to laugh at. Even though you're playing position 5 on the Snapfire, this hero just does so much with so little. He can blow you up. And they're up 9k net worth here at 17 minutes. They're just running off with this game. It's no longer, you know, just the Brile show. As strong as he is, everybody on catJAMMERS is a threat now.
I'm getting like some. You remember when Dark Willow first came out?
Yes, I didn't want to turn my Dota on because I didn't play Dark Willow. Continue.
And so in the beginning, you know, Dark Willow, it was a lot of mid Dark Willow, but over time she started to get moved more towards the support. And I get that feeling like similar with Snapfire here. The fact that, you know, you can do a lot with it as a position 5. Granted, nowadays, Dark Willow not picked up as often, not as popular, but I feel like it's very, very similar in that respect. Because her Bedlam does so much damage. And Snapfire too, with her ultimate, it just does so much without, you know, needing any sort of items. Again, not super crazy about the position 5 Snapfire. I feel like she's better with a little bit of items, but they're making it look good right now. Hastrun gets picked up here on Brile. He's just leaping for joy here, chasing after Luki. Arrow connects, and down he goes. Man, I love Underlord's haste movement. Like, look at him. He just gallops like a little pony here. Definitely runs underneath the ward. He's coming. Run for your lives.
Did they catch that with the smoke, though? I don't think they know exactly where they are. They know that they're somewhere near here, though. Yeah, they're pinging it out.
HFN needs to be careful here. Gets immediately dragged back, and he gets bursted down. Nicely done by the side of NoPango.
Yeah. Beautiful. A much needed kill. You know, it sucks that Luki can't be part of some of these. He is, I'm not sure if you noticed, 0-7-0 right now, Moxxi.
The game is hard. They've really been bullying him, to be quite honest. I mean, they've dumped how many ultimates on this axe?
Yeah. I mean, on one hand, yes, you know, they're just constantly running him down. They know how important it was for him to get his Blink Dagger, and they stopped him from having any item progression now for, I think, at least 10 minutes.
It's a hard knock life for him.
Yeah, I think last time the major mistake that catJAMMERS had is, you know, Luki, he didn't do amazing in the laning phase, but you left him alone for a little while afterwards. He got his Blink Dagger, and he started making some major plays happen. This time, you know, if you prevent him from having that initiation tool, and this is a guy who knows how to initiate team fights on every single hero he plays. You know, the Night Stalker and the Pangolier, that's some of the things that they're best at. Those are 2 specialty heroes.
Right.
He plays those extraordinarily well, so that of course is going to carry over to heroes like Axe. But you know, without that farm, without being able to find the farm, things become much more difficult. He does have the Blink Dagger now, but you know, the enemies now have the Aegis. You have such a net worth disadvantage. I think that you can't really blow them up inside a Berserker's Call anymore. You just don't have the damage.
Boy. Well, Neph, it's go time because they immediately go over here, murder Pingu, and force them out of the triangle. So they've got the Aegis online, but Brile is just hunting, looking to cut the wave here. It's Keizu showing up with Aoi. They want to try to get the kill over here onto Eggster. Do they have any way to cancel it out? The cookie hop is not enough. Phoenix manages to run away.
Eggster, the saving grace of this game. 1-0-1.
Aegis gets popped though, because HFN, I'm not sure what he's doing here. Hello?
Yeah, he's I don't know, he's as soon as he starts winning too hard.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. There was nobody there near him. He was very far forward.
I'm getting a sense of deja vu right now.
Puzzlement. I mean, now they can follow up here. Pingu, we just saw Pingu die, and now Pingu's dead again. So poor Pingu is not allowed to play Dota 2 today, apparently.
I hate the weird bug where your hero
Oh, look at that. The arrow into lies. Luki, though, jumps forward here. There's the shells, though, coming out. Look at the long range distance. I don't even have Snapfire on my screen, Neph. That seems like it should not be allowed. The Yule Scepter coming out from Meander tries to buy him a little bit more time, but of course Stars will follow up with that Astral Step here. And now Lukey taking too much damage. They have a Meteor Hammer, and down he goes. Still chasing now over after Aegster. He doesn't have the Icarus dive. He'll be next to fall. And it looks like this is going to be a very dead Stars, unfortunately. Although he's trying to play around, trying to stay alive. Yeah, it looks like he's going to be able to use that to simulate. And nope, never mind. I spoke too soon. Bryle gets the kill.
Too many dots on him. It was the just the lingering Firestone that finished him off. But they had what was it? I think they had some stuff from Sapphire, some dots there. They had Boar on him that was just a debuff. They had Spirit Vessel still from the Mirana before she went down. So he just ticked out there.
I would like to point out that that fight lasted so long that HFN not only died twice, but he managed to come back into the fight at the very end.
Yeah, HFN, you know, I wanted to point out the start of the team fight. You know, this guy, it feels like his #1 weakness is winning the game. If he's winning too hard, he just, you know, ends up sitting way far apart and throwing.
Oh, Lukey trying to... Oh, Cookie Hop forward coming out here from Bryle. They have the Atos, though. Looks like HFN, he wants some revenge on Lukey. He was not happy that he was taken down last time. And looks like Bryle now. Is he going to grab anyone with him? No, he says, I'm going to go have a little solo visit by myself. Top lane, Moon Meander does have to be careful. He's taking some of that damage, but... he's going to be able to sidestep away.
Bryle laughing at himself right now. I think his Dark Rift covered about as much distance as he could have walked in the time that it took.
Yeah, he could have.
Classic North Americans.
Wow, dude.
I gotta get in the car. I can't possibly walk 2 blocks.
There is an Icarus dive available here for Aegster. He's probably going to be able to survive this, although not if he gets arrowed like that. So that's a dead Phoenix. Oh no, little Phoenix Courier, don't join your big Phoenix friend. It's not worth it. He's fine. Alright.
This is a hilarious amount of brood on Bryle.
He's got everything Grow and Chonk needs here. They'll fortify though. There are a couple of the tier 2s that they can still go after if they wanted. And they find the kill on the Chen, and they'll be able to clean up on some Chen creeps as well. Just keeps trying to steal these ores. Forces Keizu to murder his own family after he's turned traitor. That's an oof.
Well,
long range shells. Can they finish off Lukey? Bryle? He wants him so bad, and he has a haste rune, so that's a dead axe. They're still going here. Do they have an arrow? They have a Cookie Hop. Anything? Arrow's just a little bit too slow for Moon Meander, but he has the Blink Dagger. He's gonna keep chasing. In comes HFN. He goes for the Chronosphere, but Stars managing to sidestep, drops down that Remnant, but he just cannot dodge from the roar from Keizu. So he will go down. There's murder all over this map.
They've exhausted Chronosphere. You know, HFN, once again, I don't even think that was needed.
There's a song, right, by Lit called My Own Worst Enemy.
Careful, we're not allowed to...
I didn't sing it.
Material.
I'm just mentioning
Twice
it. So actually, he goes to try to use the ultimate here, and he can't even get Moon Meander. Moon's got the Yules. He's going to be able to stay right alive, throw out a arrow. Pingu's dead again.
I think he realized, you know, when he's up against Bryle right now, you do not get away from him. This guy has Pit of Malice, Rod of Atos, and Clumsy Net. He can keep you locked down for almost 10 seconds between all these things if you time them correctly.
Nowhere to run to.
This needs a nerf.
In comes Bryle. HFN gets a couple bashes off over here on Lukey, and he's dominating. Down goes the tower. Poor Aegster's doing everything he can. He's trying to just throw out some of these Flame Spirits, trying to slow them down, but can't stop, won't stop over here on the side of catJAMMERS. They're jamming too hard.
Aegster, he's just, you know, he's going to continue to throw the Fire Spirits, the Sunrise, slow attack speed, but...
a little bit off here. Very close, though.
One saving grace right now is the fact that the heroes are pretty low leveled on NoPangolier, so the respawn times are pretty quick at the moment still.
Well, look at you being a PMA gamer here. Yeah. Looking on the bright side of things. I like how Bryle and HFN have just been sitting on the low ground, staring them down like, I dare you to come forward. So, Pingu, again, you're gonna be rooted no matter what. Aegster doing the best that they can, trying to keep him alive with the Sunray. And it is enough for now until HFN jumps onto the back lines. Pops the BKB just to boot. They want the kill on Lukey here. Star sitting in the back line. They're just shelling him from over, down on the other side of the map. HFN so hungry for this. He wants the kill on Stars, and he's going to be able to find him. But did HFN? He went too far. He gets killed by Lies. They buy back immediately. They're saying, you got too greedy, my friend. Now they'll turn their attention over to Bryle. The drag back to get big chonky boy here. Sunray, though, does so much damage. It's percentage base, Bryle. I think you're going to die. And in fact, that's exactly what happens here as they went just a little bit too far. Stars jumping forward, has sights over here on Moon Meander. They'll drop that arrow. Moon Meander, he wants his kill. They go right back in. They drop the Spirit Vessel. They find it. And now Lukey on the run as Owie 2000's looking for this jump. Doesn't have the cookie just yet. He gets the call. Oh, it doesn't matter. Scatter Blast, too strong, too powerful. They'll steal the Hawk on the way out here. But Pingu's not looking like he's going to survive this very well. As over on the back lines, they do manage to finally take down Owie 2000. Moon Meander now, he has one leap charge left, but he doesn't have anything beyond that. Throws out the arrow. Will be able to go and get the kill onto Pingu, but they'll get the kill on Moon Meander in return.
That was an interesting play at the very end of that. You know, Pingu had the option. If he tanks the arrow, then you do get the kill on Ixter, and that's exactly what he did. He did go down himself, though. So, funny conclusion to that one. But, you know, once again, just going too far forward on HFN. Bryle forced to finally follow him. HFN not having such a hot day today. I mean, you're up 20k net worth. You're doing great. You're going to win this game at this point, I feel, unless you throw it super hard. But regardless of that, something feels off about this guy.
Man, never say never, Neph, because I hate to recall, but we've seen a couple games where HFN threw an unthrowable game.
We got to talk this guy up, not put him down.
No, this guy is a legend. Like, he is known for his incredible play and the fact that he is like one hell of a farmer, but he's made some questionable decisions in the last month, so, you know, hopefully not a trend, but Lukey is just gonna get held into place, get bashed to death. Bye-bye, Lukey. The rest of the side of NoPango sitting on the low ground, smoked up. They do have the vision, but it's immediately ripped down, so they'll back off. They know they can't take this without Lukey. He's down for 30-something seconds. Like you said, he's only level 14, so he'll be up in a jiff. But they're in this Roche pit, and they do have to be careful. They've got the Chronosphere on HFN. They get in that pit, and they don't lock him down. It's an easy victory.
Aegis and cheese from this one. And, you know, I think, you know, this time around, this is all they need to be able to take this next team fight. I'm not sure how they bring down the Void twice now that he's got 2200 HP. He's got BKB. He's got cheese in his backpack.
Oh boy, Pingu! Oh my god! And they'll immediately turn their attention down to Lies. They've got the BKB though on this. Oh, they follow up. There it is. There's that Chronosphere we have been waiting for. And somebody's got to get in those back lines though and go and hit the egg. But looks like it's not enough here as they'll be able to go. They take down eggs. So Casey's sitting very, very low himself. But once that BKB is over, it doesn't matter. Lies is down. 78 seconds. No buyback. God, imagine Pingu just like, I'm gonna go in the jungle, guys. I'll be right there. Oh my god, as everybody just shows up. Holy.
Yeah. Entire team of catJAMMERS wearing bandanas and holding knives.
I mean, we talk about the street Dota, man. We're not kidding about it. You stepped into the wrong turf. Look at this. Bryle's already hunting. Gonna go grab up this rune and probably run into Lukey. Although Lukey, never mind. He TP's out. He says, all right, nope, I don't want to run into him in the dark woods. He is very scary.
Star's gonna back off into the base and
item just dropped on the ground. Hello, spider legs, very value.
Yeah, they're pinging it out. You think, oh my god, are you serious, HFN? You're forcing your team to pick it up for you? I think the audacity
he has
of this
no
man.
room. He has no room in his inventory, to be fair. Look at it.
He's got a quelling blade. He can send the essence ring back to base. Oh my god. Position 1 players, man. Unbelievable.
Oh, there's a whole fight going on the downside here as they're chasing after this Marauder, but while they're doing this and chasing after Moon Meander, they're losing buildings right now. So yeah, you get the kill on Moon Meander, but you just lost a tower. And you immediately get rooted up. This is so bad for stars right now. That Hand of God does absolutely nothing. Lies, though, trying to get onto the back line here. Moon Meander, he bought back. There's the BKB. They're trying to take down Owie. He does so much damage, but they just can't seem to do it fast enough. There we go. Finally gets taken down. Sunray's already been used. The buyback now coming out from the Snapfire. And the BKB, it's over now, Neph. They have nothing to protect him with. Oh, Lukey trying, though. Manages to get the call, pulls him back with that Spirit Vessel, and there's just too much damage coming off. So they jump onto the back lines. They get the kill over onto the Phoenix. The good game gets called. Lukey gets taken down one more time. And the only one alive here is poor Pingu. And it doesn't look like he's going to be alive for much longer.
They leave him. They let him stay. Bryle,
No,
you
the only
don't try to
reason
bring
they
him
let
down.
him stay is because the game finished. The Ancient exploded. Let's be real here. There was no mercy coming out from Bryle.
Not from Bryle, but maybe the rest of catJAMMERS. You know, Bryle was ready to dive the fountain. You all saw it.
Yeah, he was. He had the HP to do it, too, honestly.
He's waving the white flag on thank you, and he ran at him regardless there. But, amazing game number 2 out of catJAMMERS. Lukey, he just didn't get anything this game. They wouldn't give him an inch. He started 0-7-0. He ended 0-15 and 6 here. You know, he didn't see any item progression for ages. Let's pull open that these graphs real quick. You see player items here. Where are we looking? Where's the good stuff? Here's Axe. At 10 minutes into the game, just before that, he finishes his phase boots and his magic wand, and he doesn't manage to get the blink dagger until 19 minutes and 24 seconds in the game. Amazing gameplay out of catJAMMERS, you know, just making sure that they had no tool for initiation on NoPangolier.
You know, I'm gonna eat my words because I saw that I saw the Underlord pick up for Bryle, and I wasn't a believer. I said, you know, I've seen him play this hero. He does a great job with it, but I just don't see the threat like something like, you know, when he's on an Ember Spirit or an Invoker or on a Void Spirit or, you know, whatever. I'm eating those words right now because Bryle was a big, bad, evil guy. He was just terrifying. Like, especially, you know, you watched him go top. He went smoked up with, I think it was Owie. They went top. They got a kill and they just absolutely melted the Chaos Knight. And then he went back to mid for a little bit and they was like, you know what? Nah, I'm going back top. Goes, takes down a tower, immediately tries to teleport to the bottom lane as well. Like, this guy was all over the place and he was absolutely terrifying. And also shout out to Moon Meander, because the way that he played this game was actually insane. The way he was just constantly poking, making people respond to him. There were so many times that he got away where he shouldn't have, and he made a lot of plays happen, even though, you know, he did do a couple kill steals, honestly, but he looked very, very good.
Absolutely. Amazing game, series number 1 there. You know, I think you summed up everything I was going to say. You know,
I'm coming for your job, Neph.
Nice. Moxxi's coming for my job.
No, I'm absolutely not. Absolutely not. But yeah, all right. So, you know, it is a group stage. We do finish this series. It goes 1-1 as NoPangolier does take victory in game number 1. And game number 2, catJAMMERS showed up and really, you know, terrified everybody with the dump truck of an Underlord. But we are going to go and move on to our next series, guys, after we take a short break. The next series up is, of course, 4 Zoomers versus Quincy Crew. I know you're all very excited. I think I saw Quinn in chat earlier, too. But we are going to go take a short break, grab yourself your favorite monster, and when we come back, we'll have more of the Summit 13.